Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Casual Gaming starring Greasel. This is a Let's Show. Let's show you what not to do when doing Steve's Carts farms and or gardening. Uh, I'm not sure which version of Minecraft that if you built a garden on top of water, like I did here, massive one, 48 by 48. But that in and of itself was enough to hydrate the land. Possibly version 147, which is what I started on, and a standard vanilla, not a mod packed one. Really, I don't, or that just might have been an erroneous idea from the get go on my part. Doing it this way, like I've set up here, you definitely have to have hydrators. And I've allocated way too much space for my Steve Cart's farmers to do. So, basically, using this setup with hydrators, I should have allocated possibly, I believe, just one loop to each one, which would require a liquid manager and a cargo manager at both ends. Nay, I would say probably two cargo managers, so it would be more expensive. However, that said, and even though this is technically a bad setup, I still have a considerable amount of wheat and seeds, as we shall see. Current seeds are 4,237, and current wheat is 51K with my gigantic, inefficient setup. Could have been way more, quite easily. This guy stopped for some unknown reason. Probably track. Nope, not track. The ideal setup is an aisle of water between two pieces of dirt going down, and then your guy runs the track. A simple loop. Shorter is probably better because he's going to be using, no doubt, fertilizer if you do it this way. And he'll produce a lot. Alternatively, you're probably just going to want to. I have no idea why he was stopped there at all. And he let all of his stuff grow. Probably trapped in the shade. Solar powered Steve carts. Be careful of them. I guess they can get trapped in the shade. So, ideally, you want to make it to a simple loop. Small. Probably short. I'd say not more than, say, 50 blocks of dirt on a side. And he just runs around that over and over and over, picking up. And you won't need a hydrator because you have the water in the middle. So that means extra points for storage or whatnot inside of your cart. And just bounce back and forth between, see, the cargo manager. No, you're still going to need two cargo managers because he needs one to drop off and he needs one to pick up. Now I'm using an ME system to supply my cargo managers. And you might have something else set up. Like, see, I use this, so that's an import bus, meaning then this is a drop off. And then, of course, I have an export bus over here, meaning that this cargo manager puts in, and this one is just putting in seeds. See, ideally, I needed a separate one to give out fertilizer because the seeds are just taking this over. So all the growth you see here is without fertilizer. Um, Second thing, for you Stellarcraft users, for some reason, multi farms do not. First of all, they do not do wheat. They pop the seeds right out of the ground. They do not do cotton, and neither does the Seeds Carts Farms. But a turtle with a farming script on it. That see that code right there? Let me just click on that with some red and blue. Just paste in, get that, whatever name you want to call it. That little program right there. Put a chest up top on the right. Load that baby with fertilizer, bone meal, whatever, anything that'll make a plant grow. And then you want to put a drop-off chest right below it. That's where stuff goes that he actually picks up. And oh man, just watch. I got this one doing cotton. Look at that. Seeds and cotton balls like you wouldn't believe. 11,000 cotton seeds, and I guess somebody went ahead and crafted with the cotton balls. But at least got 1536 of those. Not bad, not bad. And it goes even faster if I activated all of these guys, which we'll just go ahead and do that because time for them will work again. I swear I think this causes lag. I need to probably modify this little farm program that I got off the internet to have a OS sleep in it. So yeah, that's oh no, one more thing for the Let's Show. Solar boilers, in case anybody's wondering. There is no upper limit to how far you can stack this baby. I'm sure there's probably a theoretical limit based on conversions, but all it has to do is be 8 away from the center column. Set your initial ring of mirrors, and then the mirrors easily stack on top of each other's. Easily. And of course, as you know, you can walk on them as well. This tower is 164 blocks high, and eventually we're going to get a whole lot of mirrors around it. That's a whole lot of silver and glass, but no big deal because a power suit like I'm using uses a ton of silver